Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program. Targeted Individual Experience. See the guy getting in his silver vehicle? Alright, he was standing aside of the vehicle. As soon as I came out my apartment building, you know, he then walks around his car to get back in his car. Right? Oh my, you know, I usually have this pain in my not my hip, but right below my butt. My it hurts when I walk at times. So, you know, also I've been experiencing extreme loss of balance, to where, you know, sometimes when I turn, I have to be very careful because I'll lose my balance and almost fall. You know, so these are the things that you experience when you're being hit with directed energy weapons, silent sound, spread spectrum. You know, these things affect not only your central nervous system, you know, but they also affect your brain cognitively as well as psychologically, and you know, and other things in your body, right? These weapons are not non-lethal, they're very lethal. Whether they'll kill you fast or they'll kill you slowly, they are lethal though. That's the, you know, they call it non-lethal weapon, but they're lying. That's why they get us to accept these things as if, oh, you know, they don't kill people. Well, guess what? Tasers kill people. Okay? So, you know, and then they'll say, well, you know, well, he had a heart attack. He must have had issue with his heart. Yeah, but still, the taser is the one that killed them. Okay? Whether they had a heart attack or not, it was because of the taser. Or whether they, you know, they have some sort of spinal injury or brain injury because of having 2,000 volts of electricity through their body at the hands of criminal predators, racist predators on the police force. Right? On the predator force, I should say. So yeah. So I got up and I didn't eat breakfast. And I went into the bathroom. Then I went into the kitchen to get some water. And as I walked by, my niece was home. And as I walked past the other bedroom, because she had the door open, they started using the police siren. Right? So why do you think they did that? Because they used them last night to target me. You know, like my niece, the one that's there right now, as she goes into the bathroom, you hear her yawning very loudly. Just so I can hear. Look, as he walked by, he put his hands on the silver car, touching the silver car, the hood of the silver car, I should say. So I talked about yesterday, using cars with the color silver, right? It's like a grayish silver. So they, you know, that's what they've been doing. Like I said, color is a big part of their weapon. You know, the color theory, psychological color theory, I should say. There's two different kinds of color theory. It's color theory used for print, with primary additive and subjective colors. And then you have psychological color theory based on the psychology of color. Right? And they weaponize both. Remember, everything is weaponized. This government, its security agencies, its predator departments masquerading as law enforcement, you know, the military, they weaponize everything. Excuse me. So yeah, Look at the hand signal. Look, sticking his thumb out as he's talking, pointing his finger at me and sticking his thumb up. Oh, right. Look. And then he walks, as he gets closer to me, he does the palm fixation drill. Right? So, why they have him specifically doing that is because he's doing laundry. You know, I got to do my laundry. Okay? And, so they're always doing this. They're always doing it. Trying to deter you from doing your laundry, trying to deter you from eating. You know, it's what is called nutritional restriction, right? They will try to manipulate you into eating bad food or not eating food at all, because again, they try to create some level of suspicion within your mind, some paranoia within your mind. So the one thing that you're not going to do is eat. Okay, but people, they don't understand. When you're being psychologically manipulated, it affects you in ways. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to eat because you're not thinking about that, right? You're too paranoid and you're thinking about the shit that they're doing to you, right? Because I remember early in my targeting when I used to eat, man, they used to use the police siren all the time on me. Every time I pick, they still do it right now, but you know, it doesn't affect me the way that it affected me before. Right, to try to deter me to not eat. I mean, so they were constantly using the police siren every time I go to eat, or you know, if I order food, they try to send me subliminal message that it was poison, all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, if it's poison, I know exactly where I ordered it from. All right, so you know, like I said, that's why I stopped going to IHOP, because every time I used to go to IHOP. Not every time, but you know, about 4 or 5 times in a row, I got food poisoning. I called the Department of Health. You know, they never did anything. Why? Because these people, look, she walk by, she's shaking her keys. As I'm walking up, across in front of me now. With her keys in her hands. Shake, you know, see that? As soon as I got close, start shaking her keys. And then walk in front of me, right? All that shit don't have the same effect. Recognize it, because again, it's a conditioning tactic, it's a conditioning method, but you know, don't affect me like it used to. But anyhow, as I was saying, right? So even now, like whenever I eat, whenever I pick up a plate, sometimes they use the police siren. Sometimes during the day, it's like really nerve-wracking, right? And when I'm finished eating, they'll do the same thing too. You know, it's ridiculous. All right, I gotta see when the next bus is coming. I'll speak to you guys in the next video.